It's October. It's the month when we head into the fall, all the way to Halloween. We put those little outfits on and we enter into our dark side because we're entering Scorpio somewhere on the 24th, 25th. We have a very strong Scorpio influence. But first, the beginning of this month, we have Uranus opposite the Sun. This could make for political unrest. It's definitely, the last time this happened, it can make for earthquakes, it can make for radical changes inside the political structures. It's definitely an uncomfortable time. People are asked to be changing their political points of view, wanting freedom, feeling unrest. If you were born during that first 2 weeks in October, you'd be a maverick, someone that would want to break through and change the old system. So in the name of change, people during this cycle will be born, and us as a collective is going to feel a little bit of an edge or a desire to change out of the old routine. Then comes this T-square that's in place. Because Uranus is opposite the Sun, Uranus is Aries and the Sun is Libra, and then we have Pluto in Capricorn, the release of this whole month is Cancer. And that's emotional. For some people, it makes for moodiness, and they don't really want to play, and they feel like they need antidepressants, which are real, or they feel like they need to find a way to stay home and not go out because there's only comfort when no one's around and you're in your PJs. We all have that part of us. But this month is definitely the desire to deal with that tension, and the release is to be at home and play. And then once we get to the 24th and 25th, there's that incredible amount of Scorpio. The Sun will be in Scorpio, Moon will be in Scorpio, Saturn will be in Scorpio, and Venus. It creates a very deep internal world. So if the release of this chart for this month is Cancer, and then we have this very strong predominance of Scorpio, since it does change signs right there at the end of the month, we may find ourselves a little more emotional. It's so different than the last couple months where we had all the water in the summer and then suddenly we had all this fire for the last while, and now all of a sudden we're dropping in again to a deeper place. Rhythms. October is a cycle, normally in life, where we harvest, at the end of the season, everything's done, things start to get concerned about winter, we pull in, we get our winter clothes out, and most of all, let's talk about Halloween. We have our dark side that comes out. So everyone's got one. Raise your hand if you have a dark side. Oh, look, everyone's raising their hand. And that dark side needs attention. And attention means speaking to a therapist, making sure you deal with your psyche, asking your friends, how are we doing, really going deep. If you don't go deep during the month of October, you'll end up going deep all by yourself. And when we go inside and we bump into our emotional sides, it makes us sad. And what is sadness? It's simply a call for help. What's anger? It's sadness in disguise. No one gets angry, Scorpios, unless they're really feeling sad. So all of this is an emotional doorway once we get to the end of October. And then comes Halloween. Put your little outfit on, let your darker side show up, go out there, eat candy till your head falls off. And then after it's all over, come November, we're going to start talking about being thankful and figuring out how to get ourselves on task to prepare for this winter. Because when winter comes, it's our time to do self-reflection. So the Grand Trine of Fire is still here. The Grand T-square is still here. And we've got that Uranian astrology, the planet that rules astrology. Look up, wake up, make sure that you're making sure your life is not passing you by. That's why I'm here.